Okay, well this is ridiculous because for some reason Camtasia decided to default to my audio being off. So basically all the progress I've made in this level was for nothing. But this is the cave level. I'm sure I'm going to be dying a bunch, so I'm just going to go ahead and explain it part by part. Basically, if you run to the left right here, you can instantly hatch the Yoshi. There's a glitch in the game that, because it's like a full screen apart, it'll still be treated as if you're right next to it, even though you're literally on the exact opposite side of the screen. Okay. Basically, the timing for these gray blocks is you're going to want to basically jump on here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump on 6, jump, jump, short jump, run, run, wait, run, jump. Okay. I'm going to explain that a little bit better because I'm sure I'm not going to make it again. But basically what you're going to want to do on those blocks is you have to do a really short, shallow hop, basically as you're submerged in that first tile of lava. Lava works kind of weird in this game, for those of you that don't know. Basically the top tile, the actual animated part of the lava, the part that looks like it would instantly kill you, is actually just animated water that's been retiled. All of the red underneath it is the part that is actually the instant death. So if you ever see like Super Mario old hacks where they have like the instant death lasers or just like any kind of like instant death thing, it's because they went ahead and edited that tile. Because that tile has the properties of basically just instantly killing Mario or anybody touching it, regardless of how powered up you are. Oof, wow, okay, I keep glitching out on that wall for some reason. But basically the rest of the level's not bad. Right here you want to wait until the Koopa's basically submerged in the blue part of the background. It took me about half an hour to figure that out, but then you're going to want to hit your head right here and run, and then the timing on this part is really, really hard, and I still haven't quite figured it out. But okay, well, luckily if you miss right there, you still have an opportunity to come back. There's an invisible no block right there, by the way. In case you didn't know that, because that's just more reason to love this game. Okay. Trying to rely on these little concrete blocks up here is a little annoying at times, so I kind of just learned how to do it without them. You kind of have to use the concrete block on the second jump, otherwise you're never going to make it. But like for the first one right there, it's easier just to shallow hop to the point of not really needing to. For here, just run under. And for a while, I was trying to jump right here, but it's just a lot easier to run. I don't know why I never thought to do that until now, but I guess it's just because I've never really cared until now. You want to kind of be at the front of the screen here so you can actually leap over the fire. Not into the pit, but maybe like above it. Okay, so you got this. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah, it's a little counterintuitive to basically wait until you're touching lava to be able to jump. And I didn't know that glitch, honestly, until probably a year or so after I finished my first like playthrough of Kaizo. And I mean, it didn't really matter as much, to be honest, the first time, because I was just foreign save states left and right. But now that I'm actually like trying to consistently do it, it's very important that I remember that. Man, I've said this in many a failed recording, but Kaizo is very ugly for how genius of level design it has. And I know that's just because of how old the game is. Like, a lot of a lot of the tools we have now, like Lunar Magic, I don't even know if it was around when this game... I'm assuming it was, because I don't really know how else it would have been edited, but... like, it definitely wasn't as functional as it was now. I know Map 16 couldn't have been around then, otherwise the game, at the very least, would have had the upside-down muncher plants that literally take about 5 seconds to do. But, I've been considering trying to, like, reskin Kaizo, I guess. I've been calling it a remaster in all of my, failed recordings, but I guess it's just more of a reskin than anything. And just kind of make it a little bit more pretty. Because really, the level design in this game is phenomenal. It's one of the most asshole things I've ever seen, like, for a game. And it's hard as shit when you're trying to, like, play it legitimately. But really everything here serves a purpose. And everything here is doable in real time, unlike some of, like, the ridiculous, like, you need to be tool assisting things if you're gonna stand a chance at beating this hack. Which I don't really care for very much, to be honest. Like, I don't really like save states in general. Sometimes they're okay, because sometimes you just need a save point. But I would much rather just play it with infinite lives and kind of play it the way the author intended me to play it, instead of just breaking it down obstacle by obstacle, giving myself a checkpoint after every single hop that I make successfully. Like, I mean, there are some times when you have to do that, and really, I might have to do that in the ghost house, because I don't remember there being a midpoint before the big boo, and the boss, spoilers for those who haven't seen a Kaizo LP before, it requires the glitch where you actually stand on top of a grab block and jump off of it and grab the block at the same time. I've never been very good at that glitch, and you have to do it perfectly 3 times while dodging a bunch of Eries and shit, and you only have those 3 blocks, or 4, I guess. You only have 4 blocks worth to stand on, and 3 of them have to hit him, basically. Well, missed that, but we'll just keep going anyway. Okay, so this is gonna go ahead and be me showing off the level now, even though there's nothing I can really... Okay, well I actually just noticed that, like, second cement block. Okay, of course I would be doing this right now. Okay, and basically, had I actually gotten that fucking Koopa, your Yoshi would be big now, and you'd want to wait until now to eat that flight block, and then from there it's just a flight path challenge.
Wow, I don't know how that works, but okay. I'm not really going to claim too much. And big Yoshi? Sweet. Okay. So now the background disappears because the thing sucks. You're going to want to wait about as long as possible. I like to wait until now. What? 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 I'm so confused. What happened? I don't know what I hit, where I got the coin or anything. Oh my god.
Hey guys, I'm really glad I noticed that. So sorry about my little midpoint video not having audio. I just noticed that I accidentally had the speaker jack of my microphone hooked in instead of my microphone jack because it's actually a headset, and for some reason it has both the speaker input jack and the microphone input jack. And I always confuse the two because my laptop doesn't really have like the colors or anything. So I always forget which one's which. So I obviously finally, thank God, made it here. July 5th now, actually. Obviously by the lives I've practiced this part a little bit. Made a little bit of progress, so I can go ahead and explain to you guys what I know. Okay, that's the second time in a row I died there, that's kind of funny. So, fun fact, if you have fast forward set on your Xenos controller, it basically fast forwards you to right when the Python stops. So, restarting this part isn't very annoying. Like you've seen me doing, you need to hit that invisible point block in order to jump up there. It's a nice little trick, to be honest, because, I mean, until you start jumping around hoping there's a coin block here. Man, the beginning of this part's always so laggy for some reason. Yeah. That'll do it. But yeah, jump on the coin block here. Yeah, that's much better. From the vines, you want to be as to the bottom and to the right as possible on the first one. That part, it's really just timing. And that part is spin jumping. I don't know why I did a regular jump. But I guess I got the timing down if it were a regular jump. A random little pseudo glitch, I guess, that you might need to know about. The very end visually of the vines is not really the end of where you can climb. As long as like over half of Mario is on the vine, you're able to climb it still. For the buzzsaw part, you wanna kind of do a shallow spin jump so you can land on towards like the left side of the first one, because you can't really control your horizontal momentum at all once the screen catches up to you, because you're just basically along for the ride. So you want to be like as as leftmost as possible for that part, because otherwise you'll just spin jump past the third one into the munchers and die. Yeah, obviously, I kind of just like basically auto-killed myself once I actually got big for the midpoint, because this part, it's much more annoying to try to do it big than to just do it small, because you can navigate so much easier when you're small. Like, I mean, I could have, hypothetically, if I would have made it there, I don't think I would have anyway, but I could have probably made it. Well, no, actually I guess not, because I would have hit my head right here, and I would have not made it past there. Because I wouldn't have been able to duck jump. Only you can duck jump off of vine anyway. I feel like that's not gonna work, because I feel like if I'm up too high, I'm just gonna glitch into the wall and get squished. So let's not try that way anymore. Okay. So basically, just as long as you're running off the edge with any kind of forward momentum as the screen catches up to you, you'll fall down onto that part perfectly okay. Got it, game. Okay, well, since I actually have figured out to here, I can go ahead and kind of talk about it now. I'm gonna hit this block, obviously. So I'm not falling in lava. Hit this block. Jump on top. You want to fall pretty much all the way down to the bottom of the line, so you have enough time to kind of climb over to the right about half a tile. So like that, and then jump your way up here. You want to run off of the edge of that cliff, not full speed, but just kind of holding down run and holding off to the right, just so you kind of like barely nick it. I can't, that explanation made a little bit more sense in my head, but as long as Mario looks like he's falling forward still off of this, you'll be okay, because you'll hit the wall and like bounce back into the auto scroll, which will carry you through that part. I'm assuming that's the way you're supposed to do that, or just fall, but I mean, I just did it 3 times in a row at least, so I would recommend doing it that way if you're gonna try. For the buzzsaws immediately following after it, you're going to want to try to spin jump as far to the left as possible off of the first one, and just let the spin jump carry you. I'm going to go ahead and edit to the run where I actually get there again on this one. Okay, yeah. Yay, 24 lives. Oh, and I made it back here. Okay. Well, basically, as I failed to demonstrate on that one, you want to try to basically, I forget how many tiles, like, worth of spin jump the buzzsaws occupy, but with the way the screen scroll works, it's at the point where you can't just kind of get forward momentum or really at all, to be honest, because the screen's scrolling too fast for you to really be able to run. So basically, once the screen catches up with you, you're on autopilot for speed, which is kind of cool actually, because it just means you gotta get timing down. And honestly, taking out the speed at which you're required to do that kind of makes the timing of the button presses and the timing of when you're actually supposed to leap pretty easy. Okay, not easy, but it makes it twice as easy as every other jump in the game, because you don't have to worry about if you're running or not. So yeah, like that. For that obstacle right there, you're going to want to do a kind of like you're gonna want to do a spin jump and hold it so you actually go up into the air for a little while and basically land on top of it. And more or less, as soon as you land on it, you want to do a short tap of the spin jump button to do a shallow hop over to the next one. And then from there, you're basically going to want to do that again to get up to the one with all the enemies. That's way too high. Okay. This part's pretty hard, to be honest, because you basically have to have perfect timing, not once, but twice in a row. Because there's really only about, I don't even remember how many, but there's not very much room to run on the block. There's not really any time to, like, there's basically not any time to fuck up, because if you're even, like, a couple milliseconds too late, you're just gonna get pushed off the block into the wall. Die. Okay, for this part you want to do a regular jump. I just figured I'd throw that in there as quickly as possible. You want to do a regular jump over that? I don't really know if doing a spin jump changes anything, but I know a regular jump gives you more hang time, so it's probably better to do it that way. Okay, yeah, so finally I actually get the timing right for that part. You definitely don't want to be holding down anything as you bounce off of the fireball, because you're going to continue your spin jump and you're going to continue having the forward momentum you still had. So you have to let that carry you, I believe. And obviously I haven't tested it myself. You might need to hop over the piranha plants. I'm not piranha plants mushers. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I totally just noticed I fucked over my lives. Whoops. Guess that's what I get for accidentally loading the state or whatever, not noticing. Damn! Okay. Well, apparently you're supposed to hold jump off of that one, and then I think from there it's really just timing, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this, and I'm just gonna keep going until I get it. No! Damn it! Okay, so apparently it's a lot easier to do these on the front ends of recordings as opposed to the back ends of recordings. Because it's a little less laggy. Damn! Too late again. Okay, well, third time's gonna be the charm for that. Sweet. It's just a run, right? Yeah! Alright. Woo! Well, that project took a couple days. Save. In the next episode, we will take on the ghost house. I have literally no idea how this is gonna go, because I've never actually tried the ghost house without save states, and I'm really terrible at the little grabbing glitch. But we will see you guys next time. Bye!